What up, TTG family? It's your boy Kobe TTG. Welcome back to part 17 of Hogwarts Legacy Walkthrough. Hope everybody doing well. Controller battery's dying already. But anyways, let's get started into the gameplay, man. Part 17, in the shadow of the mine. Sebastian is waiting near the entrance to the Overlook mine. To the northeast of Upper Hogsfield, meet Sebastian by the Overlook. Let's see how far this is. Oh, that's kind of far.
Faster, high wing!
2,600 meters away. I will be out. Well, not be out, but I will get back to you guys when I'm almost there. Alright, yeah, we're almost there. 200 meters away. Hoping this quest got some action to it for sure.
Wing, go! Slow down now. There we go.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We gonna deal blows every time, man. Every time. We don't need to avoid detection.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Where's Crucify? Cause not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite spells right now, man. That Crucify is so cheese. I don't know if I want to use this one.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Of course you're letting
No
me.
one
You ain't gonna do nothing.
Kill anyone who tries.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Pity. Not quite.
I'll get you for this!
Incendio.
We'll let you bless.
Confringo.
You can't stop us. Your spells glance off of me. Let's get it.
Confringo.
I will make you pay.
Confringo.
You won't stop me.
Confringo.
Oh, this was meant for me. I've been fighting since before you were born. Easily diverted.
Descendo.
Not quite.
Crucio. Descendo.
Much too slow.
Confringo. Descendo.
thought there was 2 more, but I guess not. They were on the map.
This is going well.
We make
I'm
a
gonna
good...
switch my spells up real quick. Alright, we go with this one.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Somebody there!
Descendo!
Rather unwise coming back this way. You're making this sweet. I won't rest until...
Incendio! Descendo! Defendo! Descendo!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Spider webs here. I hate spiders, man.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Over here!
Descendo! This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
There you are!
Defendo! Descendo! Crucible! Incendio! Descendo! Defendo! Incendio!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Which one? I think it might be this one.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or venomous fangs.
Smash
Manner
it.
of endearing. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
All these spells coming in handy for this quest, man. Reparo.
Reparo.
Oh god, that make me so sick. Use this one for sure.
Bombard. Defendo. Incendio. Glacier.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Heckett would be proud.
She would at that. Bombardier! Oh, all declared war. We've rid the world of
do it
another
right now,
spider.
man.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Incendio!
Are you serious? That's annoying.
Bombarder! Defender!
There's way too many spiders over here, bro. Jesus Christ.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Crucio.
Wouldn't mind a plug.
Enjoy suffering, do ya? You don't think you can defeat me, do you?
Confringo!
Incendio! Glacius! We're not finished yet. It's almost Crucial. Glaciers. Incendio. Defender. Incendio. Crucial. Glaciers.
Kill you when I get down from
Incendio.
Certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Incendio.
Rune symbol above the cavern door.
Okay.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo!
I wouldn't be surprised to find. Wasn't expecting that.
Me as water haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes empty of sorrow. Yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish But then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither fell nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless...
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Alright, y'all, we're not level 23 yet to do one of the main missions, but we're gonna do a side quest for Sebastian. I feel like it's a really good side quest. Well, I feel like it's a good quest, even though it's not towards the main mission, but it's a big part for me. Well, I think, because we always with Sebastian, so I guess he wants to save, like, well, his sister's cursed and whatnot, so he's still looking for a cure.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Jeez, I hate these spiders so much.
Incendio! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was
Incendio!
it. The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
I thought they were.
Defender! Confringo! Incendio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
These fucking spiders, bro.
Defender! Accio! Confringo!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
That's where we came from.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Incendio!
Hate spiders, I swear. My god.
Accio!
Is that not going anywhere? That was it.
Incendio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted, conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgave me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is set to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! 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 Accio!
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Oh god, you see them spider webs? Oh my goodness, man. Let's get it. Whatever.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
It's crazy how this guy knows
Focus
all
your
the
wand
fucking
movement. It's
curse
not
spells.
an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling
Rebellion.
ahead. Be on your...
Alright, that makes 2 curse spells. Let's see how they work. I'll go with this one. This one.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I got a spider outside these walls.
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Crucible. Confringo. Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
God.
Incendio! Crucible! Glacius! Imperium! Incendio! Crucible! Fringo! For a moment there I thought that had never ended. Incendio!
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio!
Relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could affect not only WizardCon but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great until we know more. Please do not remove this relic. What the hell is that?
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Yo, is that ominous? Oh man.
Is that ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
This man guy, he's trying to save his sister, man. He's trying to save his sister.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperium! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
It's the only way out.
Incendio.
Jesus Christ.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed. How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Yeah, we really gotta walk there? Oh my god.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You can't stop us. Not quite. That was meant for me.
Stay back!
We have to fight.
Keep up!
send it. We have to fight.
Uncle, to the right!
Got it!
They're closing in!
You'll not win here.
Sebastian, be careful! Mine!
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Oh my god, yo, these first rows are crazy.
Confringo!
Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
Confringo!
Crucial. That's not my attention.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
How can you say that? You just used the Imperious curse on Ominous.
I did, but with his consent, Sebastian. It may seem an irrelevant difference, but it is a difference.
I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
That quest was pretty crazy. I hope y'all enjoyed part 17. We're gonna leave it off right here. It's your boy Kobe TCG. Be on the lookout for part 18. Like, comment, sub if you're new.